heard a song that you thought was really shit? A song that makes you wonder how did that
never financially survive this.
Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's a lot of bad songs that we're gonna attack. 1001 steaming piles of crap. I'm telling you the truth, you know that we don't lie. Here's 1001 songs that make you wanna die. Oh, and now here's your hosts, Gavin, Bevo, my dog, and Chipsy.
This is 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, the podcast we talk about songs so bad it makes you want to get thrown off a bridge in Brazil.
Who did that?
You didn't see this?
No, I've not seen this. I usually try and keep. I generally try to keep across my people being thrown off bridges, and I've missed this entirely.
Oh my God, I can't believe you didn't know about this. So, yeah, like 6 people have been charged with murder in Brazil because they were doing a this off the beaten track through the jungle giant rope swing attraction thing that they do, and their whole thing is that they get them and they hold them up above their head, and then they throw them off the bridge, and then they swing big time under it. They threw off. They forgot to tie the fucking rope on.
Oh no! Fucking way!
That stuff. That's malicious as hell.
So they've just launched her off, and then they turn around, and it's all the footage is there. You can just watch it, and they all turn around and go, like, "Oh shit!" And apparently 3 of them fucking pulled runners and tried to change their clothes and fucking ran off, but they all got caught. Like they all,
Jesus,
they're all getting charged with murder.
Welcome to the pod, listeners. This is
this is now a true crime pod. We're discussing the murder of that.
I thought you would have been all over that. That's what I've been all over it.
As soon as you said it, I was like, "This is I've missed a trick here. This is something that
your algorithm must be
always has
your
been.
algorithm must be getting real safe."
Like I said, I've been fucking reading instead of scrolling. That's the problem. I'm offline at the moment. Not like actually offline, just like not as chronically online as usual.
I'll find it.
Can you send me? Can you send me every single thing you find?
Quite horrific.
It's quite
so funny when you two get into something that you're both interested in. It's like later. I'll come in later.
You'll just tag back in.
It's just, it'll ruin your day watching this footage. It'll really ruin your day.
What are we doing this week?
I frequently ruin my days. That's all good though. Let's roll with it. All right.
We're doing a song that came out in 2003. It was a huge hit for 50 Cent from his album Get Rich or Die Tryin'. 50 is best known for being shot 9 times and then bringing down Puff Daddy. And we are discussing the song P.I.M.P.
This isn't a beat you came to hear, but we're vibing now. Let's make that clear. The rhythm's close, it's almost there. But
yeah, okay. Before we get into it, make sure you're following us on all our social medias, on our Instagram page, Facebook, TikTok. Get on our YouTube channel, subscribe. Every Friday, you will get our game show that comes out, Tower of Music, 6 a.m. every Friday comes out. While you're there, jump on our Patreon, listen to our free weekly bonus show, 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Live. You can also join up as a member and pay and get all of these episodes early, a week early. So I'm going to release Tower of Music on Patreon as well. So you can get that all on there.
Cool.
There you go. So do that, you cunts. I'm scared, fellas. I'm scared.
Yeah, this thing. I thought you were scared because there's a lot of N-words in this.
So, I fear many things, but this is the first one. I'm going to spin this wheel, fellas. Someone's got to fight 50 Cent from 2003.
Someone's going to die.
Someone's going to die tonight.
It's a case of get dead or die trying.
Yeah. All right, it's spinning. It's spinning, fellas. It's spinning.
Get killed or die trying.
Spinning. It's spinning. It's really having a good think about it.
Bevo.
Fuck, it's spinning.
Jeez, stop spinning and put him out of his misery. Poor Bevo. Poor. Fighting
me.
2003.
I don't know what you heard about me.
What do we got? It's Chibs. He's going to respin you, dog.
Gavin is fighting 50 Cent.
Fuck!
Sucked in. Yeah.
Gav. Hey, at least it's not a woman you're fighting for once.
Yeah. This is my comeuppance for all.
For all the women. For all the women.
I survived 9 gunshot wounds.
Yeah. No. I think this one's Curtains for sure.
Curtis.
Yeah, I can't imagine lasting very
Curtis.
long.
Curtis, yes. Yeah, no, I don't think I will. I'm pretty sure.
That's all you have to say, brother.
Yeah,
he was 28 years old in 2003, 6 foot, about 95
Look
kilos.
at the album cover.
Was he actually 28? Was he fucking?
Apparently.
I thought he was younger than that. There you go. How old is he? I think I just didn't realize how old he is. How old is he? He's 50
playing
this year.
Balrog in the next Street Fighter.
It's his 50th birthday, week after next, July 6th.
Yeah, right.
Turns out he's got quite the high pay tolerance as well.
Oh, wait, 51st. My bad. I'm fucking bad at counting. Never mind. Yeah, anyway, I'm definitely going to lose. That's all there is to
Snip
it.
that.
Fair enough. Well, we'll find
Snip
out.
that. No, I wear those mistakes. Bad at counting. Bad at
Nothing
counting.
gets snipped in here. Just
No,
so
Jesus
you know,
Christ. There's so many times I'm like, God, I wish we'd snip some more stuff on this pod.
The lyrics. It kicks off with a chorus because Fitty ain't making you wait around.
with some
Straight
jaunty Caribbean rhythms.
Oh my God. I mean, we'll get into the bit of the production of this, but fuck me. Talk about a song that just like
Gets going from the get-go.
You have to be dead inside to hear that boom and just be like, this does nothing for me.
I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
It's not one little feeling inside my body that is enjoying this sensation. Nothing. Not one little bit. Yeah. This is how they should like. If I was a dictator or some sort of warlord, I'd base my executions off how they react just to the intro. You don't even have to wait for the lyrics to come in.
Yeah. 4 seconds into the track, just pistol
I can see
leveled.
it in your eyes.
Staring down the barrel of Chibs' shotgun, waiting to decide if they're going to have their head completely blown off their shoulders.
To the sound of kettle drums.
Here's the kettle drums, and their pupils didn't dilate adequately, so Chibs is just fucking letting go with both barrels.
Just letting them go.
Eat that, you heartless dog.
Yeah. You're not even a real person. Okay. Chorus goes, I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms, you can't see that I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.P. I don't know what you heard about me, but a bitch can't get $1 out of me. No Cadillac, no perms. You can't see that I'm a motherfucking P.I.M.P. Now, Sholdy.
That's a chorus, man. That's a fucking chorus.
The fucking tight ass. Let me $1, mate.
Not $1. Not $1.
Let me get one of those fucking sticky hands out of the vending machine, please.
If you wear a pimp, surely you've got to keep your hose like
to
accustomed to a certain style and lifestyle, and
there's definitely sundries. There's sundries that need to be accounted for in this business model. Surely,
I've heard that pimping ain't easy. I've also I've heard on the street. Yeah.
Now we know why. They're always asking for dollars.
I imagine there would be outgoings in the pimping world, though. Like,
well, it's like Young Gravy not kind of taking a loss. You know,
yeah, that's true. Young Gravy,
unrealistic.
He must move his money around a lot. Like he mustn't keep himself in just like stock standard funds. He's moving it around. If he
where he loses at one place, he makes up for it somewhere else.
Makes it up somewhere else. That's right. He will never take.
But
a
50,
loss.
on the other hand, is not
handing out $1.
He is frugal.
Yeah. They're like, Fitty, I'm pretty hungry. I've got to go do some fucking.
I'm gonna go hit the dollar menu at McDonald's first. Can I have $1?
And he
You may
says,
not.
"Bitch."
Listen
No
to the
Cadillac.
Do you remember the dollar menu
No
at McDonald's?
perms.
Do you remember back when the dollar back when loose change menu was literally like gold coin spec, and they did have the hamburger for $1, and it was
like
like
$2 now. It's still pretty good.
I didn't realize
It's Australian dollars.
Yeah, you take the cheese off the fucking thing, and they call it hamburger. But
it's like $3 less.
Yeah,
crazy.
What's a slice of cheese worth? Can you do that separately? Can you be
50,
like, can I get a hamburger and then
It's
also slide me
$4.95
over
for a cheeseburger? Anyway, don't ask 50. He won't pay it.
He won't.
What's wild here is the things he won't pay for 100%. Here's the things. I'm not buying you a car, not getting you a haircut. Can't you see I'm a mother pimp? You're like, food and lodging, please? Can I have food and lodging?
My interpretation of that is he's telling her that he doesn't have that car or a perm.
Yeah. That's
Look,
what I thought
you
too,
can't get a
but
dollar
I'm
out of
not
me.
sure.
No Cadillac, no perm. Look at the hair. I don't have any.
Yeah.
No curls up here. Oh, Curtis, no curls.
Can't get a dollar out of me. I don't have one.
Curtis.
He's like, don't you think if I had dollars, I would have fuzzy hair and a car? That's how you know Fiddy's made it. You'll know Fiddy's made it. There'll be signs. There'll be signs Fiddy's made it.
I won't tell anyone I've made it, but there'll be signs. Permed hair blowing out behind him as he drives his fucking Cadillac down the freeway.
Like Soul Glow from Coming to America.
Just let it shine through.
I will say though, like he's not become, get rich or die trying, right? He's not getting rich by handing out $1 to every fucking anybody that asks. Yeah. Come on now.
No, there is employees.
It's overheads.
Do I not have to pay my employees? Is this an option? Can I just say once a week, you know what? You won't see a fucking dollar out of me because I'm a pimp.
And they're like, we did get into this line of work. We should have seen this come. He's playing the pimp defense. Oh, fuck. Yeah. I guess that's...
Every time. I fall for it every time.
I guess it's eat and sleep for dinner again.
This is my 6th pimp. Same story. This features production from Mr. Porter of D12. His father was a member of the Blind Boys of Alabama. You know the soul singing group, Blind Boys of Alabama?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I thought you knew that. They're fucking rad. And then it was mixed by
have we not
Dre.
spoken? I feel like we've spoken about them on the pod. Have we not?
Yeah,
Blind Boys of Alabama?
Yeah, they've come up.
Revisions back in
I'm sure
half a decade ago.
Yeah.
Fuck, probably.
So Mr. Porter from D12, and then it was mixed by Dr. Dre. It's written by Curtis Jackson, aka 50 Cent, and Mr. Porter. So apparently Mr. Porter had been, doing a little bit of work, but mostly just giving his tracks to D12 and a couple of other mates around Detroit, like D12 being that whole Eminem crew. And then Dr. Dre came across some of it and was just like, I will buy, these instrumentals. He had a CD with 10 instrumentals, and Dre was like, I'll just buy them. I'll buy them off you.
Didn't ask 50, he wouldn't cough up.
Yeah, well, how funny is this, though? It's like, so Dre buys these instrumentals off Mr. Porter, and then he's working on Get Rich or Die Trying with 50 Cent and puts this track on. And he's like, fuck yes, Dre, you're a goddamn genius. Like, you've done it again. And apparently the word didn't get out. Like, Fiddy didn't know that this wasn't a Dre track for a long time.
Oh,
apparently.
Shit.
Yeah. He just assumed, he reckons, like, he picked it 100% because he's like, oh, that's a Dr. Dre track. Like, fuck yeah, let's go.
Yeah, get me on the Dre track.
It was a track that Dre had subcontracted.
That's so fucking funny. There you go.
Yeah. There was an engineer as well that apparently made the samples and everything with Mr. Porter. And then he didn't, just by some sort of admin error, didn't get added into the
into the songwriter.
Didn't get a songwriting credit on it, but apparently it was hit like they were in cahoots. They were very much working together. But I think they did sort all that out. Like he ended up getting a big payout from Dre or whatever, and then went back later and tried to sue him again. And the judge is like, You did this been paid. You got paid for this already. It's like, yeah, but I'm kind of out of that money now. I ran out of that money. Yeah, I'll sue him again.
Oh my God, that's funny.
Anyway, yeah, that's it. Verse 1.
Before you get too far ahead, break it off. Break it off somewhere. Yeah. Break it off after get a drink up out her.
Yeah. Okay.
Are we going to say let's go with gentleman instead of the N word? How's that sound?
What?
We give it a
run. The N word to gentleman.
Oh my God, I'll try. Now, Shorty, she in the club, she dancing for dollars. She got a thing for that Gucci, that Fendi, that Prada, that BCBG, Burberry, Dolce and Gabbana. Impressive.
Name drop.
Yeah, brand. Okay. It's just names, okay. She feed them foolish fantasies. They pay her because they want her. I spit a little G, man, and my game got her. An hour later, have that ass up in the Ramada. Them trick gentlemen in her ear saying they think about her. I got the bitch by the bar trying to get a drink up out her.
That's it, yeah.
I feel like the... Oh, yeah, you feel like on. I feel like? Who feels like?
Can we just talk about our feelings for a minute, boys? Gentlemen,
do you feel?
Can a gentleman talk about his feelings?
Gentlemen, please.
How does this make you feel, Gavin?
I feel like he's throwing out either some like, obviously, what are we saying? 03, some very dated lingo and brands that I just straight up don't recognize at all.
No.
What the fuck is BCBG? What the fuck is he talking about?
I think it's like it's an offshoot of BCF.
She's up in the club with
camping and fishing.
With a fishing rod and a really bright torch.
Some high vis, maybe.
Floppy hat with the lures
off it.
BCF.
Cap with the
BCF and fun.
BCF and fishing is BCF and fun. What's the American equivalent of BCF? Or do they just buy their shit at Walmart? Is that like
is it I'm sure they got some sort of depot.
Outdoor something.
Outdoor fucking depot.
Warehouse.
Yeah. Outdoor depot warehouse surplus supply store.
Bass Pro Shop.
Inc.
Yeah. Just these, like, I don't know about you guys, but being a poor man, brands just like, you kind of see through the veil of brands.
Speak for yourself. No, I'm kidding. I'm poor as fuck.
Just like you look at these like brands as status, and you're like, these are all made in Bangladesh alongside everything else that you buy.
Yeah.
And have you ever seen that? Especially in this era, they're obsessed with this stuff. It's such a status thing. Brand name clothing, and it's like you rappers. It's not really tough.
I saw a clip of who was it? It wasn't it was like a newer mumble rapper, but they were at the Gucci store and they spent $100,000 and the Gucci store like put on a banquet lunch for him when he was in there shopping, and it was just like $100,000 in on one shop.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, the shopping center near my house, near where I live. It's the one on the Gold Coast, the big one, Pacific Fair, and downstairs there's a whole sort of alley of Gucci and fucking Dolce, like all the really ridiculously expensive, and they have security guards out the front and everything. Like you have to get let in. And it's like one pedestal with one handbag in the whole shop.
Yeah.
And you're like, they sell that and that's their rent for the week. And it's just like, imagine the profit margins on those fucking things.
It's so huge. It's just
have you seen the clips where they show you like, because if like heaps of that shit where it's like the legit stuff is like made in Italy, but under European like manufacturing laws or whatever, only the last, like, quote unquote transformational step needs to take place in the country for it to be considered. So the whole fucking thing is made in literally Bangladesh, and they bring it back to Italy, sew the handles on, and then it's made in Italy.
Clasp it.
Literally, it's like that. It didn't have handles, so it wasn't a bag. Now it has handles, and it is a bag. It's like the whole fucking thing was made in Bangladesh for fucking $1.58. It's like
just
crazy.
It's technically made in Italy.
They just invented having too much money, and then they had to go, well, what do we do with all this money that we have too much of? Well, let's make stuff that costs a lot of money.
Yeah.
It's such a, like, oh man, it blows my mind.
What I'm more curious about in this verse is the fact that he says basically he's spent a G buying a prostitute, right? Is that $1,000? He spent $1,000 on a prosy?
A little G.
Yeah?
No,
I thought he was saying he's spitting a little game, like he's.
Oh, so he's saying
he's
his
rizzing her up.
See, now I'm interpreting
her
it as
up,
like,
and now he's got her ass up at the hotel. So the game worked. Okay, so is he a pimp that's just talking up other people?
Or a John?
Or is he a John? Pimp or John? That should have been the game.
Maybe that should be a new segment on the pod. Are they a pimp or a John?
Pimp or a John? Because I'm very confused. The whole thing, maybe it'll clear itself up as it goes on, but I imagine this is it his like his prostitute that works underneath him that's out here doing this, or is he out there?
I don't think so, because he's not. Well, okay.
He's not
the first trying
line
to take
here,
up her time with his ass. You know what I mean? Like,
it says she's turned up in the club and she's dancing and she's got all of this stuff.
$4.
Right? She's got all that.
Specifically, she's making money.
Is she a prostitute?
They pay her because they want her. But they're buying her really expensive stuff too. Like, you don't have to do that. You just spend your money and they give you sexual favors. I don't know. This is such a world removed from our.
I wish I had a stinger.
03 sex work. It's a world removed from fucking now. Like, what do we? Who even knows?
Yeah,
who even knows what the fuck he's talking about?
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
Fair enough. All right, well, here we go. The next half.
I just wanted to say the spit a little G. My interpretation is very Sesame Street, where he just goes, and this little letter G comes
out. Little G. And now she wants to fuck him.
Yeah.
Just like Sesame Street.
Maybe he's drank Gatorade and he's spitting a little on the floor.
Spat it like it's chewing tobacco.
he's just chewing beetle nut in the club.
Okay, it says, I got. That's okay.
She liked my style.
She liked my style. She liked my smile. She liked the way I talk. She from the country thinks she liked me because I'm from New York. I ain't that gentleman trying to holler because I want some head. I'm that gentleman trying to holler because I want some bread. I could care less how she perform when she in the bed. Bitch, hit that track, catch a date, and come and pay the kid. Look, baby, this is simple. You can't see. You fucking with me. You fucking with a P.I.M.P.
Okay, so hang on.
So concerned about money. He doesn't even care about the sex.
I think it's like he's seen a girl in the club. She's looking good. They go back to fucking the hotel and whatever. And then he's like, anyway, now you work for me. I think that's the implication here.
Yeah.
I think he's just...
This is a recruitment drive.
Yeah, he's like, I don't care how you perform, just that you do, okay? And you will. And then you're going to pay me for it. Yeah, I think
he's like, look, that was great. Thank you for the sex, miss.
Consider that your audition.
Now, as you can see here by the hat and cane combination that I am currently running here.
Purple and leopard print.
Yeah, I am what you would call a pimp. And you are going to make me quite a lot of bread.
You will pay the kid. I am the kid.
Pay the kid. Yeah. Kid Fitty.
Yeah, I don't know. That whole verse it's a confusing run because it sounds like he's like admiring her at the start, and then by the end he's like, it's simple. You're fucking with a pimp. Like,
no,
but he is admiring it. It's
put it
like
all together.
Prize hunt. He's walked into the club and went, "This chick will be my best bitch."
Yeah, put the whole thing together. He's seen her in the club. He's rizzed her up. He's taken her home. He's had sex with her. He's gone, surprise!
yeah. That's it. Now she works
sex
for
traffic.
He's a pimp.
It's a sex traffic.
Yeah, sex traffic. Diddy-da. Gave it the old Puff Daddy.
I hope. Are we going to dedicate a segment to his beefs at some point, or?
Yeah, I do have some stuff on his beefs.
He's one of the feudingest rappers of all time. He
loves it, doesn't he?
Lives for the
Absolutely
feud.
loves it.
Yeah.
Apparently in 2016, while walking through Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky International Airport, Curtis Jackson harassed and insulted a janitor at the airport, accusing him of being under the influence. The janitor was hearing impaired, autistic teenager called Andrew Farrell. The parents of the janitor had seen the viral video as disrespect and wanted to sue Jackson for his actions over their child. The lawsuit was originally over $1 million. The parents settled for $100,000, $100,000 donation to an autism charity, and Fiddy had to apologize. So he's basically going through a airport and saw some, fucking
genuinely disabled
deaf
person.
Autistic kid, disabled kid, and just pulls his phone out. It's just like, look at this fucker. He's fucked out of his mind. Look at him. He's fucking drunk as shit. This guy fucking high, and then puts it all over. He's probably got 50 million followers, and he's just like fucking that, and then. Yeah, they're like, he had to give $100,000 to this charity and apologize.
Man.
Yeah.
I hope he doesn't do that again.
That's quite a misstep, that one. Fucking hell.
It's as good as Kanye yelling at those disabled people to stand up, like at his concert.
That's grim. Grim.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like he wouldn't continue. He was in the middle of like Gold Digger or something.
Yeah,
it's just like,
no, I need to get everybody in here.
Everyone is standing up,
and everyone's like, Kanye, shut up.
And he's just like pointing at these disabled people. And they're
my god!
Fucking hell! All right, it goes into another chorus. We get same deal.
Perms
no
and
Cadillac,
Cadillacs.
no
Perms and Cadillacs. Yeah.
It goes to a bridge. Bridge before we get to verse 2. It says, I'm about my money, you see. Girl, you can holler at me. If you fucking with me, I'm a P.I.M.P. Not what you see on TV. No Cadillac. No greasy. Head full of hair, bitch. I'm a P.I.M.P.
Hold up.
Come get money with me if you're curious to see how it feels to be with a P.I.M.P. Roll in the Benz with me. You could watch some TV from the back seat of my V. I'm a P.I.M.P.
He does have hair. He has hair.
I'm just saying, he said very early on that there are no Cadillacs or perms, but he might have cornrows and a Benz.
Yeah. I mean,
but yeah,
that's possible.
I'm curious now if he was saying that he wasn't handing out Cadillacs and perms, but he's saying he himself has no Cadillac and no perm, right?
No.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that's right. He doesn't.
Yeah.
He's saying flat out here, like, no Cadillac here. Can you see a Cadillac?
Is a perm a haircut synonymous with pimps, or a hairstyle synonymous with pimps? Is that a thing?
Do pimps get perms?
Well, he's mentioned it in a fucking song about being a pimp. Surely, of the era.
Prefer a perm.
Do 03 pimps prefer a perm?
Oh, okay, hey, Siri, okay. No. Look at this. We got the Genius annotation. An old school caddy and perms are stereotypical features of a pimp. Fiddy doesn't have that, so people who aren't from his hood, including the police, wouldn't know he's a pimp. 50 Cent eventually spun off his pimp persona into regular comedy skits titled Pimp and Curly, which featured on his website, thisis50.com.
Dope. I miss when you used to have to go to an artist's website to see shit. That was
their
good.
Sketches.
To get their sketch comedy.
I wonder what sketch 50 Cent's done this week.
I better go check thisis50.com and fucking see what sketches Curtis Jackson's dropped.
What dropped by the Space Jam website while I'm at it?
That's still active, right?
Yeah,
it is.
Space Jam's still active.
Did you hear about
Heaven's Gate? Heaven's Gate cult website's still active. They still respond to their emails. I know.
Right.
I saw a video the other day that Tony Hawk was in talks for doing the next Space Jam, but like Skate Jam.
Oh yeah, I heard that.
It was like it was getting
back in the
closer
day.
and closer.
Right, back in the day.
And then just one day they just went, "No, it's not happening." And he was so like on board.
So bummed. Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw that clip. That sucks because that sounds like it would have been fucking mad fun.
Yeah.
Especially
back in the 90s, like prime Tony Hawk era. But
this song by Fitty was quite the hit. It was it peaked at number 3 on the Billboard Hot 100 and was then later certified gold. During an interview with Vibe in December 2006, 50 revealed that he recorded a sequel to P.I.M.P. titled P.I.M.P. Part 2 for his second studio album, The Massacre. However, its inclusion was vetoed by Dr. Dre, who didn't like it.
Fair enough. He's got good taste.
Oh,
yeah.
Honestly, yeah. If Dre says it was shit, it was probably shit.
Yeah. And also, like, unless it had a steel drum line better than this, it's like you can't. Yeah, you can't do it. Can't do it.
It was just the same one, but with like mad echo and delay.
Verse 2 goes, "Girl."
For the record, hit the whole verse. You don't need to break that one.
Okay, cool. "Girl, we could pop some champagne and we could have a ball. We could toast to the good life. Girl, we could have it all. We could really splurge, girl, and tear up the mall. If ever you needed someone, I'm the one you should call. I'll be there to pick you up if ever you should fall. If you got problems, I can solve them. They big or they small. That other gentleman you be with ain't bout shit. I'm your friend, your father, and confidant, bitch."
Count on me, bitch.
Oh, good.
He was so supportive.
What a left turn.
All the way through it. But then he just had to really put the stamp on the end to be like, just so you know, you still are my bitch.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for you.
What a left turn this song took. Like, you aren't getting a fucking dollar out of me. And then later on, he's like, we could hit the mall. Like, I'm imagining him pushing a trolley through shopping centre.
Woolies.
through Big W. Yeah.
The thing is,
that's such a good point. What the fuck?
It's not saying he is going to do this. He's still absolutely gaslighting all of these prosies that are working for him. He's like, we could, like 100%, I could afford to do that. Will I? Don't know. Probably not.
Maybe not.
It could happen.
It could. Probably won't. So deal with that, bitch.
Man, it's blowing me out that this song just went. He just went. I've just finished singing about no one fucks with me. Better put in a love song verse just to know, so the ladies know that I'm like.
But it's just trying to get other like women off other pimps. Like he's trying to smooth talk someone else's prostitute because he's like, the dude that you're with, he's shit. I'll be your friend and father and confidant.
Bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he's headhunting.
So he's trying. He's constantly recruiting.
Let's all do that tonight. When we're finished with the podcast, go up to our significant others and be like, just so you know, you can talk to me about anything. Like, I'm your confidant. Like, trust me, bitch.
How do you think I talk to? How do you think I talk to Lauren, man? What do you?
Okay, so standard script then.
I can say that because she doesn't listen to the show. If she did, she'd be like, "You fuck." You
Yeah,
motherfucker.
I'm angry with you, Gavin.
Oh god. Yeah.
Okay.
This is a really weird and out of place verse. I feel like you're right, Bev. I reckon it was squeezed in later. I think he had because the next verse is another
we'll
long
see.
one.
There is another verse. Like we'll see.
And it's big. And
an outro. There's heaps to go.
Well, here, let me just give you. Can I just give you a list of 50 Cent's most notable feuds?
Yes, this is what I wanted.
He feuds. This guy
he doesn't fuck about.
He feuded.
He's in the feudal system.
Yeah, you've got Jarrell, The Game, Rick Ross, Fat Joe, Cameron, Judakis, Young Buck, Puff Daddy, Floyd Mayweather Jr., Nas, Lil Wayne, Meek Mill, all of Murder Inc., the entire thing.
A choice. Carry on.
That's it. Madonna, my favourite on this list. My favourite on here. Oprah Winfrey.
Oh, wow.
Dope.
Feuding with Oprah.
You know what they say, though?
It was so long. The list was so long that it's just... You
actually left off Jay-Z and Beyonce, which is hilarious.
I did leave Jay-Z and Beyonce off. I haven't.
If you're cutting Jay-Z and Beyonce from the list, that's how long the fucking list is.
I was just going through it. I'm like, I'll write a few of these down, but I'm like,
it's extensive. It is a decent.
He has
portion
so much
of
energy
his
for
Wikipedia page.
You know what they say?
Like
you feud with an asshole in a day. You've feuded with an asshole, but if you're feuding with every asshole, maybe you're the asshole.
Maybe you're the asshole. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So I will say on the Puff, P Diddy feud, they'd been feuding for years.
Oh, yeah.
Which is one of those funny things where it's like, yeah, maybe Fiddy's a problem as well because he's clearly a lot of people don't like him and he doesn't like a lot of people. So it's like, yeah, like you say, Bevo, at what point is it like, is it me? Question mark.
Me.
But in the case of Diddy, it was Diddy. And the best, the best thing ever, after years of feuding, Diddy gets caught being an absolute fucking scumbag and sentenced to fucking jail time. And then 50 Cent becomes the fucking producer of the executive producer of Sean Combs' The Reckoning, the Netflix documentary about his whole arrest and trial. He exec produced the fucking story of Diddy being a fucking scumbag, which is so fucking funny.
The press tour of that coming out as well is basically just a smiling 50 Cent, like the biggest smile you can see on a person. He's on the Today Show and he's on here promoting the documentary, and it's just like, there is not a happier man getting around than this guy.
I reckon
made a documentary about the downfall of his enemy.
I reckon you could have told him, like, I'm sure that this has made him a shitload of money as well, which is even funnier. But I reckon you could have said, hey, this is going to cost you $50 million. He would have been like, fucking sign me up. Just to be,
sign me up.
Just to have that. Just to have that.
You can get $1 out of me in this case.
Oh my God.
I'll make an exception.
Verse 3. It goes like this.
Oh, wait. For verse 3, sorry, I did
stop it. Keep it on the low.
Keep it on the low is exactly the spot. Yeah. Bevo's been doing some
told
reading.
You fools before. I told you fools before. I stay with the tools. I keep a Benz, some rims, and some jewels. I holler at a hoe till I got a bitch confused. She got on Payless. Me, I got on Gator shoes. I'm shopping for chinchillas. In the summer, they cheaper. Man, this hoe, you can have her when I'm done. I ain't gonna keep her. Man, bitches come and go. Every gentleman pimpin' know. This ain't no secret. You ain't gotta keep it on the low.
Can I just say?
I beg that his shoes are like crocodile Crocs or something, like crocodile shape.
Like the ones from Skechers that look like a dinosaur or something.
Yeah. I got on Gator shoes.
I holler at a hoe till I got a bitch confused. She got on Payless. Me, I got on Gator shoes. That's a fucking crazy line, man. That's fucking...
What's also funny is that he has a hoe whose name is like Cheryl, and he's just going like, Barbara, Barbara, Barbara. Just yelling at it's just like,
what? Why are you yelling some woman's name at me?
Cheryl.
I'm so confused.
I'm confused. Why are you yelling this at me? Why are you yelling a different name at me?
Where did you get those shoes? Payless, I fucking knew it. I fucking knew it. Are you seeing these motherfucking gators on my feet? Bitch.
Did you buy these chinchillas in winter? Everybody knows they're cheaper in the summer. Wasteful. Wasteful. You wasteful hoe.
What are you talking about? What?
Oh my God. I'm so confused. So yeah.
What's a chinchilla?
This makes the...
Is that an animal?
This makes that second verse feel even more like a transplant. This is straight back into verse 1 energy. He's just like fucking straight.
The chinchilla.
He's not
a mouse.
It's like a fucking rodent. A giant eared rodent. What do you mean he's buying him in the summer?
Actually, hang on a minute. The previous verse, he took her to the mall and was shopping for her. He bought her those Payless shoes.
No, he said he could do it, not that he did do it.
I was saying that I feel like he bought her the Payless shoes and then was like, "Are those fucking Payless?" She's like, "You know they are. You bought them."
You bought the cheapest thing out the front of the basket of Payless. They're like kids' school shoes. You know,
the wrong size. Yeah,
the all black, hard, fake leather.
He's like, go walk the streets, and she's like, my feet are blistered. You bought me size 4.
I had to cut the front out of them so my toes could get in.
Mary Jane's.
like a Mitchell Stark in the Ashes.
Yeah, exactly.
Deal with that one,
like
Bevo.
Stark.
I'm loving. We have Payless in Australia as well, and it's just like
it's a good reference.
Is one of the first times where I'm just like, okay, that's a very funny thing.
It's fucking. That's funny as shit.
Yeah, it's got fucking alligator
skin fucking dress shoes versus some Payless sneakers. Oh fuck, that's funny. That is a fucking funny line. That might be my favorite line in the song, actually.
There's no way he invested for the water-resistant spray that they put on it either.
Those are gonna leak. First drizzle, your feet are wet.
Wet.
No, I love that we've gleaned from this that 50 Cent loves shopping too. Like he's a real like shopaholic.
Shopaholic, yeah, big time.
Sure.
But
you know, retail therapy.
I do wonder though, Bevo, like as you've just pointed out, that's a reference that really hits for us because we know Payless, and it's kind of funny to think that there's probably so many. I mean, I'm thinking probably more hip hop specific, but there's probably so many references that don't hit for us because you know it's a real specific cultural thing. Like how many lines in a song do you reckon you've just kind of like breezed past without ever putting that much thought into it? But it's probably the equivalent of that. Someone was like, made a joke that you shop at Payless. If you didn't have Payless, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about when he says that. Like,
No,
well, I just
he doesn't even say he's wearing Gator shoes. Oh, actually, he does say Gator shoes, doesn't he? You know what I mean, though? Like, there's probably so many lines in so many songs that you just don't catch the cultural reference to. So it's fun that he's throwing Payless as a.
I just looked up chinchilla as rap slang, and it's a high-end luxury fur coat.
Okay.
Oh, sick.
And they would be cheaper in the summer. They're cheaper in the summer because it's a winter guy.
Sense.
It's
well, he's thrifty. This is how he gets rich. He doesn't die
That's
trying.
What I'm saying. He's not
hunts for
not
bargain hunter.
He's a bargain hunter.
The second half of this verse, it goes, "Bitch, choose on me. I'll have you stripping in the street. Put my other hose down. You get your ass beat. Now, Nikki, my bottom bitch, she always come up with my bread. That last gentleman she was with put stitches in her head. But get your hoe out of pocket. I'll put a charge on a bitch. Because I need 4 TVs and AMGs for the 6. Ho, make a pimp rich. I ain't paying, bitch. Catch a date, suck a dick, shit, Trick.
Jesus. The wheels fell off that verse, man.
I got a little fact here from Genius. This is a sad fact, actually. Prostitution is one of the most dangerous professions on the planet, with a murder rate 40 times the national average.
I would imagine so.
Fuck.
The serial killers love the prostitutes.
And
they do.
The bottom bitch is the top prostitute among the pimp's other prostitutes.
I only know that from South Park when Butters became a pimp, and he's got a bottom bitch.
And that's his best. That's his top earning bitch.
Yeah. Your top bitch is yeah. It's counterintuitive.
Interesting. Yeah, well, I mean, no wonder she always comes up with the bread. See, I was reading that like even my worst hoe comes up with the bread, but that's not the case at all.
Yeah. Yeah.
He is saying that he is better than the last pimp because he hasn't split a head open with his cane or anything. Yet, he's getting pretty aggressive by the end of it, isn't he?
Yeah.
He doesn't need 4 TVs for. Maybe he's got like
How many TVs you got in your house, Bebo?
2. How many do you have?
I also have.
You're halfway to 50.
I have 2, but I don't know if one of them works. So 1 point.
One for the kids and one for us.
5.
Yeah, okay. I stand corrected.
Shibs, do you have 4 TVs?
You can have 4.
I got 1. I have one little TV.
How about the projector?
Oh, I do have a projector. Yeah, that's true. I do have a projector. Yeah.
And I mean, there's infinite, there's a lot of surfaces in your house that you could project onto.
AMG,
so I'd say that you have
true. There is, everywhere. All my walls are TV.
You have 9,000 televisions in your house.
Well, my bottom hoe brings in the bread, you see.
She brings in the bread, you got AMGs in the 6. I get it.
Yeah,
AMG, right. Okay, AMG, this is what I'm interpreting here. The well-being of the girls isn't of importance. He needs money to get the AMG performance package and 4 televisions for his SL600. That's 2 less than Biggie Smalls. So Biggie must have 6 TVs.
Wow.
Good God. Yeah. I know he's got a 50-inch screen green leather sofa.
He was pretty big. He was
B.I.G.
Yeah.
Have we done any Biggie on the pod? Have we? We've not done a Biggie track, have we? I mean, fuck. What would you choose? Like, fuck.
I don't know.
They're all golden.
So, famously, Fiddy was involved in Vitaminwater.
Yeah,
early investment in Vitaminwater, and then it sold to Coca-Cola in 2007.
Cordial.
And as a minority stakeholder, Fiddy walked away with a reported between $60 and $100 million from that deal.
Christ, I don't think I ever tasted Vitaminwater.
I've never had Vitaminwater. Is it still around?
It shows. It shows.
Yeah.
Is it still around?
I'm depleted of my vitamins.
I just drink normal water. Yes. Water.
Yeah, I love that humanity got to the point where we were just like, this water needs something else to make me feel better.
Yeah. How do we sell water?
You just need to drink more of it, you fucking idiot.
Just
double the amount you're drinking. You won't need vitamins. Just fucking get amongst it.
Humans have survived 200,000 years, but did you know you need vitamins?
You need vitamins. That's right.
Right. That's what I'm missing.
The outro goes, in Hollywood they say there's no business like show business. In the hood they say there's no business like hoe business, you know? They say I talk a little fast, but if you listen a little faster, I ain't got to slow down for you to catch up, bitch. Ha ha ha, yeah.
No notes. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good outro.
It's very self-explanatory, isn't it?
That's like stand-up comedy.
Yeah, that's You'd tape that on the end of your Fast Five and take a bow on there. That's good.
You can do that.
That's good.
Yeah,
worst lyric of all time.
What's the worst lyric in this though? Like,
can I just say, from a fundamental point of view, from the get-go in the chorus, no Cadillac, no perms. That threw me. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about with the no perms thing. Like,
yeah, that's true.
I don't think there's that many bad lyrics in this song per se, but that, like, what the? I just didn't.
No,
I mean,
it is an overall.
I guess
I'm not a fan of "I'm your friend, your father, and confident."
Oh
bitch.
no, you're right. That's
yeah, you got it there actually.
Yeah.
I forgot about that one.
Payless. You're in Payless and I'm in Crocs.
That's got to be the best line in the track, I reckon. That's probably the highlight. That's the best line.
Yeah.
I actually did forget about the fucking father confidant thing. That's weird.
Friend, father,
you're right,
confidant is
Yeah,
weird, and I don't like it. Yeah, I think that is.
Yeah,
the worst
no,
line.
you're absolutely
Lyric
right.
of all time.
All right, let's do it.
Has to stay.
Hits of 2003. One has to stay. Get it right.
We've done
Get
this year
it
before.
right. We have done 2003 before. It made it much harder for me. So there's a little bit more. There's a little bit more off the beat.
Few more B-sides.
Right.
Few more B-sides.
Yeah, that's all right.
So you're in this time,
hopefully
Chips?
You know them. Like I knew all these. Hey.
You're in this time because it'll be best of 3.
Oh,
As in, like,
yeah, sure.
majority
Let's
rules.
go.
Yeah.
Okay,
Chips
here we go.
is absolutely.
Let's do. We Used to Be Friends by the Dandy Warhols, or Remedy, I Won't Worry by Jason Mraz.
I don't know that one, so it's.
You don't know Remedy? Which one?
Where did Remedy go?
Used to Be Friends? Remedy? Because you got done and I got the remedy. The remedy is the experience.
Dangerous liaisons who don't.
Yeah.
No, don't know.
No, fuck that. The Danny Warhols track's better. Wait. Which Danny Warhols track was it again? Sorry.
We Used to Be Friends.
Yeah.
Used to be friends.
Was that the Veronica Mars? That was the Veronica Mars theme song.
Yeah,
that fucking kicks.
I was seeing
man.
in the group
That's
chat the other day, Dan Southern clocked our full formula for this segment. No, we just did it.
Yeah,
Fuck,
he's figured it out. We've
he
just done
did,
it.
and we're doing it.
Yeah, we've done
Shit.
it. Help ourselves. It's the way it goes. It's organic.
That's just the way we do it,
What is
baby.
I'm going Jason Mraz. I think that song's fucking great, but it's up to you.
Nah, it's the Danny.
Danny Warhols.
Yeah,
I like
the
that
song
song.
from Veronica Mars is fucking sick.
All right. See you later, Mraz, in your hat.
Yeah.
We Used to Be Friends by the Dandy Warhols, or Stacey's Mum by Fountains of Wayne.
Stacey's Mum is such a good song.
Stacey's
Written by
mum
Adam
has
Adam
got it
Schlesinger.
going on.
I
Do you know
still
he
think
wrote
it's
that?
the Danny Warhols for me.
He wrote That Thing You Do, you know, the movie.
He did, which is one of the best songs of all time.
Do that thing you do.
Yeah,
was that
yeah.
the Wonders in that film? Was that the name of the
The
thing?
Oneaters.
Oneaters.
The Oneaters.
That's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite movies of all
It's
time.
the Wonders. That's a good fucking
Yeah.
movie.
I've
man.
thoughts
I've
about
gotta
that
watch
movie,
that
but
again.
we'll discuss that in a later
Okay.
Yeah.
later date.
Maybe
Do
we
that
should
on
do that thing you
Patreon,
do in the on the yeah, we should do it. We should do it. That'd be a fun little mini series on the Patreon. Let's do songs from fake songs from films that became real songs, like
Fake
Coyote
songs.
Ugly,
Yeah.
like that song from Coyote Ugly, and that thing you do and shit.
Oh yeah, Can't Find the Moonlight. Yeah. Let's workshop that. We'll come back to
Yeah,
it.
there's something there. There's something.
All right,
there.
here we go. Come on, Danny Warhols or Fountains of Wayne.
Oh, it's Fountains Wayne. I'm
I'm
going
going
to be
Danny
upset if you
Warhols
don't
on that one.
pick that.
I'm
You
going to
gotta
go
listen.
Stacey's
Mum
mum.
again.
The Danny.
Yeah,
one.
that's fair. That's fair. I just disagree. So
Yeah.
fuck you.
Brilliant.
Carry on.
I know it sounds like a novelty song, but it's so perfectly written. It's a key change and everything. It's so good.
It's great. Look, this is a bit obscure here, but we've got Stacey's Mum by Fountains Wayne or Such Great Heights by the Postal Service.
Such
ooh.
great heights.
Ben Folds
man.
does a good cover of that.
Fuck.
It's so good.
That is a ridiculously good song. Was that
It is.
03? Fuck.
It's still Stacey's Mum for me.
Such
I do
great
like
heights
that.
is a good fucking song, man.
I'm going Postal Service.
Yes,
I'm
good.
Stacey's
Jesus
Mum.
Christ.
Such
I'm
Great
so
Heights
worried.
by the Postal Service or Danger High Voltage by Electric Six.
When we touch.
Danger!
Got Jack
Nah,
White.
still,
When we
For
touch,
me, it's-
when we kiss.
When we kiss.
such great heights.
Yeah.
Such great heights for me.
Such great heights.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. All right. See you later, Electric Six.
Fire in the disco.
Yeah. It's so good.
That song's
Okay,
fun.
that's a good
fucking
great
song.
heights. Great song. Such Great Heights by Postal Service or Hurt by Johnny Cash.
Oh, fuck's
Ooh.
sake. Obviously hurt by Johnny
I get
Cash for me.
Johnny. Yeah. Same.
So Postal Service gone?
Postal Service is gone, yeah.
By Postal Service. Okay. Hurt by Johnny Cash or The Seed 2.0 by The Roots?
I can't remember that one off the top of my head. I've heard it, but I can't.
I've been in that bush for life.
Nah,
You
it's
gotta
Johnny
push
Cash.
it 'cause you're pushing it right.
Yeah,
I think Questlove is the coolest guy on the planet, but
yeah,
obviously,
okay.
That's not even an opinion. That's an objective fact.
Okay,
Questlove is cool as fuck.
Hurt by Johnny Cash or God Put a Smile on My Face by Coldplay.
Oh, that is such a cracking tune.
What a song.
That is such a good tune.
Fuck. Yeah, you working.
Remember Nick Elliott used to pump
choice.
that Mark Ronson album?
Yeah, the Mark Ronson version of it's great. I remember I flew to LA for work once, and as I landed in LA, God Put a Smile on My Face by Mark Ronson was blasting in my headphones as we landed at LAX, and I was like, this is a fucking sick way to land in LA. And the horns and shit. Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, great.
Fuck. I really do think it's still Johnny Cash for me, but I'm not going to be upset when I get outvoted. It's Johnny Cash.
I'm going Coldplay.
Me too.
I know you both are, obviously, but that's fine. Yeah. It's a good fucking song, and I'm not upset.
Okay. God Put a Smile Upon My Face by Coldplay or Like a Stone by Audio Slave.
Good, it's okay.
It's Coldplay.
Coldplay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Coldplay or Unwell by Matchbox 20.
Oh, that's a good song too. I will say, lyrically, the word impaired doesn't get thrown around in songs enough, and that
I know.
We've done that song in the pod before.
I'm just a little impaired. I know.
I'm just a little impaired. I just think that's great. It's still got Put a Smile on My Face, but I once again I wouldn't be that upset if I got outvoted.
Yeah, look, no, I'm going Coldplay as well. But if it had been 3 a.m. by Matchbox 20,
3 a.m. I would have flipped. I would have flipped for 3 a.m. That's a good fucking song.
Okay, Coldplay. God Put a Smile Upon My Face, or Way We Get By Spoon.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know that
I
one.
get
the way we get by, to the way we get by.
Way we get by.
That's a good fucking song.
Way we get by, to where we get by.
Oh, no. That's actually really hard.
Right. Such a good song.
What are you doing, Shivs?
I'm still going to go Coldplay. I think God Put a Smile on My Face. Such a good song.
Okay,
but
well,
I like that.
I probably that probably would have flipped me. But if you were both going for Coldplay, that's fine. Once again, I'm not upset.
Okay.
That's a good one.
All right.
That Spoon song is so good.
We're getting
the
there.
way we get
towards
by
the end
is so
here.
good.
God Put a Smile Upon My Face. Coldplay or United States of Whatever by Liam Lynch.
I love that song when it came out. Went down to the beach and I saw Kiki. She was like, and I'm like, whatever.
I will say, actually, this is good for this chat because one time I got that song in my head out of the blue and I was like, holy fuck. I haven't thought about that song in years. And I looked it up and I was like, holy shit. That was like the biggest thing ever when I was like 10, and then it was and I messaged the chat
Zappo, and I'm like, hey Zappo, what's going on? He's like, nothing much. Because this is my whatever.
This is my
and I messaged the chat and I was like, guys, guess what song I just thought of that I haven't thought of in years? And then obviously I wasn't waiting for anyone. It was a rhetorical question. I was like, United States, whatever. And Bevo was like, holy fucking shit. That's exactly what song I thought you were going to say. And Bevo was like, Bevo lost his fucking mind. He was like, I fucking knew you were going to say, he was like, that was my guess. And I didn't guess it because it was too that's obscure. And that was exactly what it was. And I was like, that's fucking funny.
So Liam Lynch or Coldplay?
No, it's still Coldplay.
Right, here you go. Last one. God Put a Smile Upon Your Face by Coldplay or P.I.M.P by 50 Cent.
It's Coldplay for me. Sorry.
It's still Coldplay. It is still Coldplay.
Fuck. All right. Okay, Coldplay, you've won it. You fucking won it. There you go.
Okay, to be fair though, fuck you. Okay, Johnny Cash should have won, and second should have been Spoon, but Coldplay's it's a good song.
Mum should have won.
No, fuck off, Stacey.
I don't know.
It's such a good song.
If you played Hurt by Johnny Cash, or obviously by 9 Inch Nails, but Johnny Cash.
Yeah, but you can't listen to Hurt over and over again, can you? Like,
you need to listen to Stacey's mum again.
Maybe
let me walk you. I'll walk you through it. There's hand claps and everything that are just master.
There's a conspiracy, fellas. Big conspiracy.
I'm excited about it.
Okay, so the legendary 50 Cent shooting isn't just hip-hop lore, it's a real-world federal crime saga that bridges the gap between the 1980s street kings and 2000s rap royalty. In 1999, an underground 50 Cent recorded track called Ghetto Quan, which broke the ultimate street code by explicitly naming Kenneth Supreme McGriff, the boss of the notorious Supreme Team crack syndicate. McGriff took the lyrics as a direct insult and a federal security threat. Just months later, May 24th, 2000, 50 Cent was ambushed outside his grandmother's house in Queens, miraculously survived being shot 9 times at point-blank range. While the actual gunman was murdered just weeks later, the true mastermind behind the hit remained an open secret until the federal government stepped in. The conspiracy officially became a federal case in 2005 when the IRS and the FBI raided Murder Inc. Records, the powerhouse label behind home to 50s rivals Jarul and Irv Gotti. Unsealed federal affidavits explicitly allege that Supreme McGriff used Murder Inc. to launder his drug money and was personally orchestrated the hit on 50 Cent as street retaliation. Feds even intercept pager messages showing industry executives discussing the feud. The investigators long suspected that the 2002 murder of 50's mentor Jam Master Jay was a warning shot from McGriff's crew for trying to bypass the industry blacklist. While McGriff was never tried for the 50 Cent shooting specifically, the federal investigation completely dismantled his empire and he was sentenced to life in prison in 2007 for racketeering and murder for hire. So, that Jam Master Jay thing that was never fucking solved, it was 50 Cent that the 50 Cent shit, they killed fucking Jam Master Jay
as a message to 50 Cent
to be like, you don't fucking name people from this crack syndicate in your songs.
Holy shit!
Wow,
that's fucking
conspiracy,
nuts.
or what happened?
That sounds like more of a.
It was a conspiracy. It got blown right open though. But it was always a conspiracy until very recently because of government files and stuff.
That's nuts. That's cool. Yes. Right. Yes. What?
50's net worth in 2026. What do you reckon, Gav?
It's going to be a lot. What did you say he made off mineral water? I think you threw a number in there at one point.
Between 60 and 100.
All right, fuck it. That can't be his... Fuck. He made a lot of that. Fuck. Let's go I'm going to go a quarter billion. Let's go 250.
Okay. Have I?
300 mil.
No, apparently, as of now, he has a net worth of $100 million, but he has filed for bankruptcy before after being they were trying to blackmail him out of like sex tapes and shit that he was part of, and he's just like, how about I'm bankrupt? Yeah. So ain't no money here. Good luck getting your money. Ain't no money in there.
Well, get rich or die trying, or third option, file for bankruptcy.
So I feel like trying to blackmail someone, like if there was video evidence that I have sex, I would be like, how much can I pay you to distribute this? It's like if they're like, hey, give us $1 million or we're going to release this footage. I'm like, oh. Can you please?
Yeah.
Who's watching this?
Can you cut me in on that?
Yeah, I'll fuck it. Yeah.
I can't even get 5 people to come to my gigs, let alone watch my sex tape.
Why
all right,
not,
we got to find
stupid
out.
Bastard.
We have to find out what's going to happen.
This is the most comprehensively I think I'm going to have been beaten this whole run. I reckon this is my worst. This is my worst L.
I mean, Yeah, okay, here we
Rip
go.
the Band-Aid off. Go on, then.
It does say here 2003 50 Cent defeats Gavin in 1 minute.
Stop.
1 minute, but it does say here in 1 minute and 18 seconds. I think that's
all right,
fair.
All right. I held my own. I got my toothpicks out.
Yeah.
Right.
It says Gav comes out swinging and talks a big game, but peak Get Rich and Die Trying era 50 is built like a fridge and has survived more than Gav's prepared for. Gav lands one decent slap to the side of his head, gets a little too confident, then 50 walks him into a corner, and the ref stops it before it becomes embarrassing.
For which I am eternally grateful. I feel like I have a becomes embarrassing. Fiddy seems like the sort of guy to have a beer.
It seems like if you know him for any length of time, he will feud with you at some point. Yeah, that will happen.
I respect immensely as well.
Yeah, that's great. All right, let's rate this shit. Okay, what do we rate? Is it like your bottom bit?
Bullet holes.
That's what? Yeah, bullet holes.
Bullet holes.
All right, what do you give this? 10, you would rather die than ever hear this song ever again. The 1 is in your Spotify Wrapped. What do you give it? What do you give it?
10, you are riddled with bullet holes.
Riddled with bullets. Can't walk those bullets off.
No.
What do you give it, Bevo?
Look, as much as I enjoy the jaunty Caribbean rhythms, I actually don't like 50's flow. I feel like he's real monotone and just like...
Yeah, it's not the most rambunctious.
I don't like it. I don't like listening to him. 6 out of 10.
Oh, Caribbean rhythms. Gavin.
Hates it. Hates those Caribbean rhythms. Yeah,
I feel like the rhythms. I don't like it.
You've said enough, Bevo. You hate the rhythms. This is no. He said he hates the rhythms. To put it on the record, he hates the rhythms. He hates every nation in the Caribbean. This was one of those songs that was like, like this was my idea of badass when I was like, fucking 13 years old or whatever. So
yeah,
I feel like this came along right at the time where I was like, yeah, this is cool as fuck. You know what I mean? And even still, like I put it on for the show, like was listening to it, and I was like, I fucking cannot help but just be like, yeah, goddamn, this is a good song. I haven't listened to it since about 2007, but I still think it's a 3 for me. It's like I'll probably put it on tomorrow and have a chuckle about it. It's a good song.
I gotta say before we continue, when he does the P.I.M.P, I'm like, oh, that's where everyone's gotten that from. I didn't know.
Yeah, fair. Set a benchmark.
I agree. I agree with Bevo. I don't think 50 Cent is the best rapper, and he's very unenthusiastic.
He's certainly not.
Yeah. He's not very talented as a rapper, but goddamn, this track might be the fucking
fuck. It goes hard as fuck.
So fucking good. Like just those kettle drums, the swing of the beat, everything. Like, yeah, it's a shame it had to be 50 on it, but it doesn't fucking matter. It's so good that it just doesn't matter. Like, it could have been a fucking, like, people get those rubber chickens.
Could have been Elmo. Like, could have been Elmo on this track.
They could have done that, and you just be like,
We'll have a cover of that a little later.
Oh, but, he's ready to do it. He's ready to do it.
Which I think it was before we recorded. I was saying the movie Anatomy of a Fall, there's this awesome cover version of it by this actual big band that does it with the kettle drums. And it's so good. If you don't want to have to listen to 50 Cent rap, but you want to get all of the good vibes of this track, just go listen to that version of it. But look, I haven't listened to this in so long, and at the time, this was not my bag at all. I was like, 50 Cent? Nah, fucking shit. Not interested. But when I put this on yesterday, and we didn't do the video, but I was very shocked when I just went onto YouTube and pulled the video up, and it was just titties. It was a porno. Yeah. It was a flat-out porn video.
It's from exactly that era.
I was there watching it with Jazz, and we're like, well, this is pornography. It's like, oh, he's sucking on her titties now. Like, it's like, it wasn't even like, oh, they're just hanging around. It's like, he's sucking on that woman's breasts, right, in the video to P.I.M.P. Anyway, we listened to it and I went, fuck, this is good. And I give it a 1.
Dope.
Yeah. Really enjoyed it. I put it on every playlist I have. Yeah, and the cover version,
and the cover. Version. Back them up. Yeah, back them up.
Yeah, Fitty, you've done it again.
You've done it again, Fitty.
Make sure you follow us all on social media. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Get on our Patreon and get our free bonus show every single week. And thank you for listening. Thank you, fellas.
Play us out, Bevo.
Yeah, let's go. Go fuck yourself.
You ever heard a song that you thought was really shit? A song that makes you wonder, how did that become a hit? Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's